What's up everyone? Welcome back to the Fartech channel. Today I'm on a mission to find the absolute best and worst times to visit Cozumel, Mexico. People call it paradise or a nightmare, so I'm breaking down every season and month to give you the real answer. This is the ultimate guide, when to find epic parties, the clearest water, or a private beach, all while saving you money and avoiding hurricanes. We've talked to locals, dug into decades of weather data, and packed this video with game-changing tips. By the end, you'll be a Cozumel expert ready to plan your perfect trip. Let's dive in. Let's dive into the heart of the matter, peak season in Cozumel, which runs from December through April. This is the time of year when the island truly comes alive, drawing visitors from all over the world who are eager to escape the cold and soak up the sun. The weather during these months? It's nothing short of spectacular. Daytime temperatures hover in the low 80s Fahrenheit, or around 28 degrees Celsius, with gentle breezes and almost no rain. Humidity drops to comfortable levels, and the sky is a brilliant, cloudless blue nearly every day. It's the kind of weather that makes you want to spend every waking moment outdoors. Whether you're lounging on the sand or exploring the island's natural wonders, this is when Cozumel is absolutely buzzing with life. The energy is contagious. Restaurants are packed with people savoring fresh seafood and local flavors. Beach clubs pulse with music and laughter, and there's always something happening, from live bands to cultural festivals. Every night feels like a celebration, and you'll find yourself swept up in the excitement. If you thrive on social energy and love meeting new people from every corner of the globe, this is your moment. The island becomes a melting pot of cultures, with travelers swapping stories and making new friends over cocktails, or while waiting in line for the next big event. It's a fantastic time for solo travelers, groups of friends, or anyone who enjoys a lively cosmopolitan vibe. But, as with all good things, there's a catch. Perfection comes at a price, literally. Hotels and flights can skyrocket during peak season, sometimes tripling compared to off-peak months. That means you'll need to budget carefully, or be prepared to splurge if you want to stay in the heart of the action. For example, that $150 beachfront room you've been eyeing? In March, it could easily jump to $450 a night, and that's if you book early. Last-minute deals are rare, and the best spots fill up fast, so planning ahead is essential if you want to secure your dream vacation. And it's not just hotels. Everything costs more. Tours, taxis, even renting a simple beach chair can be noticeably pricier. The demand is high, and local businesses know it, so expect to pay a premium for convenience and comfort. The beaches too fill up quickly. If you want a prime spot by the water, you'll need to set your alarm and claim your territory early. By mid-morning, the best stretches of sand are already dotted with towels, umbrellas, and sunbathers from around the world. It's a classic trade-off. You get flawless weather and a vibrant, festive atmosphere, but you'll be sharing paradise with thousands of others. For some, the crowds add to the fun. For others, it can feel a bit overwhelming. And if you're visiting in March, brace yourself for spring break. The island transforms into party central, with wild beach parties, music festivals, and a youthful crowd that keeps the energy high well into the night. It's a blast for college students and young adults, but families or couples seeking peace and quiet might want to steer clear during these weeks. Cruise ships are another factor to consider. On certain days, Cozumel's population can swell by 20,000 people or more as multiple ships dock at once. The influx is impressive, but it means popular spots get even busier. Downtown streets and the island's most famous beaches can become absolutely packed. If you want to avoid the biggest crowds, check cruise ship schedules and plan your outings accordingly. Early mornings or late afternoons are often quieter. Even the ocean changes a bit. The water is cooler in winter, refreshing for most, but if you're sensitive to the cold, consider bringing a light wetsuit for snorkeling or diving. The marine life is still incredible, and visibility is often at its best. So, to sum it all up, peak season in Cozumel is reliable, beautiful, and packed with fun. You'll enjoy perfect weather, endless activities, and a lively social scene. But you'll also pay more and share the experience with plenty of fellow travelers. If you're after the quintessential Cozumel experience, sun, sand, and non-stop action, and you don't mind the higher prices or the crowds, this is the time to go. You'll make memories that last a lifetime. But if you're searching for a different kind of adventure, maybe something quieter, more affordable, or off the beaten path, stick around, because the real secrets of Cozumel are still to come. Let's talk about Cozumel's off-peak season, stretching from May through November. This is the time of year when the island transforms into a tranquil escape, far removed from the hustle and bustle of the winter crowds. If you've ever dreamed of having a slice of paradise almost entirely to yourself, this is your window of opportunity. During these months, Cozumel's natural beauty is on full display, but without the lines, noise, or inflated prices. The beaches are wide open, the resorts are peaceful, and you can truly unwind in a way that's impossible during the high season. Imagine strolling along world-famous beaches at sunrise, the sand untouched except for your own footprints. It's the perfect time for photographers and solitude seekers alike. Your photos will be postcard perfect, with nothing but turquoise water and palm trees in the background. One of the biggest perks, the prices. Hotels and resorts often drop to a fraction of their peak rates, and you'll spot deals everywhere you look. Restaurants offer special menus, tours are discounted, and even souvenir shops compete for your business with sales and promotions. Your travel budget stretches much further here. You can afford to stay longer, try out more activities, and treat yourself to better meals. Maybe you'll even splurge on a spa day or a private snorkeling tour, luxuries that might be out of reach during the busy season. But there's a reason for these deals: the weather. The off-peak months are hot and humid, with daytime temperatures often soaring into the high 80s and 90s Fahrenheit. You'll definitely feel the heat, and sweating is pretty much guaranteed, especially in the middle of the day. To beat the heat, plan your outdoor adventures for early mornings or late afternoons when the sun is less intense. And don't forget, air conditioning isn't just a luxury here, it's a necessity. Make sure your accommodation has reliable AC so you can cool off and sleep comfortably. Rain is another factor to consider. The rainy season brings short but intense afternoon downpours. These storms can be dramatic, but they usually pass quickly, leaving behind fresh, clean air and sometimes even a rainbow arching over the sea. The key is flexibility. Use these rainy interludes as a chance to slow down, grab a drink at a beach bar, take a siesta in your hammock, or just watch the rain from a cozy palapa. It's all part of the island's laid-back rhythm. Of course, there's also hurricane season, which officially runs from June through November, with the highest risk between August and October. While direct hits are rare, it's important to stay informed and prepared. Even if a hurricane doesn't make landfall, tropical storms can bring several days of heavy rain and strong winds, sometimes disrupting travel plans and outdoor activities. That's why travel insurance is absolutely essential during this season. It protects your investment in case you need to change plans or cut your trip short due to weather. For the best balance, consider visiting in May or June. The crowds have thinned out, the weather is still pleasant, and prices are already dropping. It's a sweet spot for both relaxation and value. July and August bring the hottest days, but the Caribbean Sea is at its warmest and calmest. It's perfect for swimming, snorkeling, and diving. Just remember to stay hydrated and take plenty of shade breaks. September and October are the ultimate gamble. You'll find the lowest prices of the year, but also the highest risk of storms. Some businesses may even close temporarily, so check ahead before booking. If luck is on your side, you could have entire stretches of paradise all to yourself. But if the weather turns, be prepared for a few days spent indoors, listening to the rain and watching the waves crash. For adventurous and budget-conscious travelers, the off-peak season in Cozumel offers unbeatable value, unique experiences, and the chance to see the island in a whole new light. If you're willing to embrace a little unpredictability, you just might discover your own private paradise. Divers and snorkelers, listen up. Cozumel is world-class for underwater adventures. The best time for diving? March to June. Visibility is incredible, up to 150 feet. Thanks to less rain and calmer currents, the reef is vibrant, and you'll see everything in stunning detail. April to June is prime for spotting eagle rays and sea turtles, especially during nesting season. Water temps are perfect, low 80s, so you can dive all day comfortably. Winter diving is still good, but the water's cooler and you'll want a thicker wetsuit. Late summer and early fall, August-October, are risky. Storms can ruin visibility and cancel trips. Spring also brings the coral spawning event, a surreal must-see night dive. For the ultimate dive trip, aim for March to June for the best conditions and marine life. Bargain hunters, this is for you. The absolute cheapest time to visit is September and October. It's peak hurricane season, so most tourists stay away. Hotels and resorts/prices, sometimes 70–80% off. You can live like royalty for a fraction of the cost. Luxury rooms, top restaurants, and personal service. The island is quiet, and you'll get authentic local experiences. But the risk is real. Storms can cancel your trip or trap you indoors for days. Travel insurance is non-negotiable. Get a cancel for any reason policy. If you're lucky, you'll enjoy lush green scenery and empty beaches. Rain is frequent, but usually short. The rest of the day can be sunny. This is the time for flexible, adventurous travelers who can book last minute and don't mind rolling the dice. Not recommended for honeymoons or once-in-a-lifetime trips, but perfect for seasoned travelers chasing deals and stories. Let's talk about the absolute worst time to visit Cozumel. Late August through early October. While Cozumel is a dream destination for many, this particular window is when the island is at its most unpredictable and, frankly, inhospitable. If you're planning a trip, you'll want to pay close attention to these months. Sure, you might find some of the lowest prices of the year, but there's a reason for that. This is peak hurricane season in the Caribbean, and Cozumel is right in the path. The risk of hurricanes, tropical storms, and sudden downpours is at its highest, and weather can change in an instant. A direct hit from a hurricane can be dangerous, even life-threatening. And even if the storm just passes nearby, you could end up spending days stuck inside your hotel, watching the rain pour down and the wind whip through the palm trees. Rainfall is at its peak, and it's not uncommon to have several dreary gray days in a row. The streets can flood, and the vibrant island atmosphere you came for is replaced by a soggy, subdued mood. On top of that, many local businesses take this slow season as an opportunity to close for renovations or give their staff a much-needed break. That means your favorite restaurants, shops, and attractions might not even be open, leaving you with fewer options for things to do. And let's not forget the weather itself. The heat and humidity are at their most intense, making it uncomfortable to spend much time outdoors. Even a short walk can leave you drenched in sweat and desperate for air conditioning. The storms don't just affect the land, they churn up the sea too. Swimming, snorkeling, and diving become unpleasant or even unsafe, with strong currents and rough waves making water activities risky. Water visibility drops dramatically, turning the usually crystal-clear Caribbean into a cloudy, murky mess. For divers and snorkelers, this can be a huge disappointment, as the vibrant reefs and marine life are hidden from view. Instead of relaxing on the beach, you'll find yourself constantly checking weather updates, worrying about the next storm, and wondering if your plans will be cancelled at the last minute. Sure, you might get lucky and have a few sunny days, but it's a big gamble. The odds are not in your favor, and your vacation could easily be ruined by forces beyond your control. If you're dreaming of a relaxing, sun-soaked getaway, it's best to avoid this risky window altogether. Save up and plan your trip for May or June when the weather is much more reliable, the sea is calm, and the island is alive with energy. Unless you're a storm chaser looking for wild weather, don't risk your vacation. Choose a better time, and you'll experience the very best Cozumel has to offer. That's the ultimate guide to the best and worst times to visit Cozumel, Mexico. We covered peak season, budget options, diver's paradise, and the times you might want to avoid. Now you've got the insider info you need to plan your perfect trip. Which season fits your travel style best? Let me know in the comments below. If this helped you, hit like and subscribe for more epic travel guides and tips. More adventures are coming soon. Don't miss out. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.